Hey everybody, welcome back. We're gonna do a offer analysis on the Chibi Guardians of the Galaxy offer. Is this something that you're interested in? Is this something that you might have questions about? We'll do a deep dive analysis on the different components of this offer, whether it's got a good return for you and what sort of progression you will make compared to the other offers you've seen in game. We'll also take a brief look at what other gold offers are coming up in the next couple of months to see if this is something that you want to spend on now versus saving for later. Let's jump in. Before we jump to the spreadsheet, we'll look at this. We get a title. We get 3 variants, pretty neat variants. The Chibi variants are all pretty cool. 3 avatars and a whole boatload of boosters, plus 6,500 credits. Just looking at this without any data behind it, to me, this comes down to 2 things. Do you want to progress to get credits? And is that 5,900 gold worth that amount of progression, which we'll need the spreadsheet for? And then do you care about these specific variants? Titles, avatars, boosters, they're not worth that much in game, in my opinion. So unless you really like playing these cards and you really like these variants and you really want to progress, this is probably a hard pass. But let's go look at the data. For anybody unfamiliar, I do a spreadsheet where I've got all the offers in game. I classify them with the pin, and you can see I've actually classified this one as a pass, and I'll go through why that is. I list all the things. The one thing I do always like to say, I have 2 base pricing costs. One is based on Token Tuesday, which I associate with cheaper or free-to-play type spenders in the game. And then the other is the $100 gold offer, and that's for your whales, krakens who are going to consistently buy that $100 offer or gold to use on things like these refreshes and buying additional credits every day. I always say there's one economy, multiple types of spenders within the economy. I've got 2 listed in this. The overall gold cost of this is 5,900 gold, which is an actual cost of about $73.74, which is a hefty price tag. This is all US dollars. Again, we talked about everything that comes along with it. The Token Tuesday price point on this, and this is somebody who's, again, cheap spender, is about $105. And the whale types, it's $80. You'll typically see that when there's a heavier amount of credits within an offer and not so many tokens. So the percent discounts on each one of these, it's about a 29% discount for the cheaper spenders and an 8% discount for the whales. The tokens per gold on this is trash, and the credits per gold on this is pretty bad at a 1.102 for the credits per gold. I typically like to see that in the 1.7, 1.8 to even 2 range. Some of these that I've got highlighted blue, 1.4, 1.7, a 2.2 for the Momoko. The Throg offer was at a 1.0, and that gave you 3,000 tokens as well. So this one is just a little bit higher as far as the credits go, only the ratio, but there's no tokens in it. So the discount's not great. The progression is not that great. It's mainly a cosmetic mixed with a little bit of progression. As a player who started about 4 months ago, I am nearly Series 3 complete. I have spent a few $100s on the game. I would say some of that spending is more towards tokens for new cards as opposed to completing Series 3. But because the limited amount of credits on this, I still think from a progression perspective, I would still pass on it. The other thing you want to factor in here is, well, what else am I going to use my gold on? That is certainly a justified question. Token Tuesdays is always an answer. The other offers this much for gold is the Ivan Tao bundle, which you're going to get Thorn Lady Sif. That is not a great offer. I actually classify that as bad. You're going to get a leg up, which is 1,000 tokens of 500 credits. The Ivan Tao one had 1,500 credits and 1,000 tokens, so a little bit, but for 5,000 gold, that's pretty expensive. And then you look at June coming up, so maybe you want to save your gold for those offers. I've got a maybe buy, a bad buy, a pass, a whale must buy. So there's this Sandman offer, which you get 2,000 tokens, 1,000 credits. You get a Sandman variant. So way less credits, but you get some tokens for those newer cards. And then the Spanned Excellence one, which is 6,000 gold. You get a lot more tokens. Again, only 1,000 credits. But if you're looking to get a whole bunch of credits outside of this Mechhurt Connors one that's coming next month, this is your best opportunity to use gold or credits. But the ratio on it from credits to gold is just not that great. So what's your plan? Do you think you're going to buy this? If so, I'd love to hear why. If not, I'd love to hear your reasoning. Is it similar to mine? Is it just not enough for what you're looking for? Please comment below. If this video has been helpful for you at all, please consider hammering down that like button, sharing with your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, neighbors, grandma, grandpa. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.